Someone rightly said, nostalgia is a file that removes the rough edges from good old days. So here we are to celebrate those memories. Good afternoon and a heartfelt welcome to everyone gathered here for the Synchrony Meet 2024. I am Suhani Desle and alongside Vendra, we are honored to be a host for the day. It is with the immense pleasure and nostalgia that we gather here today to host this grand reunion, a celebration of shared memories, accomplishments, and the enduring spirit of alma mater. As we stand on the threshold of the time, it's heartening to witness the familiar faces for the college and connect with the illustrious individuals who once walked the same hallowed halls that we do. It's heartening to witness the diverse paths you all have taken since your days at DBIT. Some of you have already achieved remarkable milestones, while others are diligently working towards turning their dreams into reality. At DBIT, we dream ambitiously, work tirelessly, and blossom when those dreams flourish. Today, we present our collective Power of Dream, a snapshot of aspirations turning into reality.
Deep within each heart, there lies a magic spark that lights the fire of our imagination. And since the dawn of man, the strength of just I can has brought together people of all nations. There's nothing ordinary in the living of each day. There's a special part every one of us will play. Feel the flame forever burn, teaching lessons we must learn to bring us closer to the power of the dream. As the world gives us its best to stand apart from all the rest, it is the power of the dream that brings us here. Your mind will take you far, the rest is just your heart. You'll find your fate is all your own creation. And every boy and girl, as they come into this world, they bring the gift of hope and inspiration. Feel the flame forever burn, teaching lessons we must learn to bring us closer to the power of the dream. The world unites in hope and peace. We pray that it will always be. It is the power of the dream that brings us here. There's so much strength in all of us, every woman, child, and man. It's the moment that you think you can't, you'll discover that you can. Feel the flame, teaching lessons we must learn. The power of the dream. The world unites in hope and peace. It will always be the power of the dream.
Wow, what a wonderful portrayal it was that rekindles memories of campus life. Moving forward, now we invite Ms. Shenila from the Computer Engineering Department to grace us with her remarkable words and extend a warm welcome to our esteemed gathering.
Sometimes we are in sync with times. Sometimes you are in advance. Sometimes you are late. The beauty of time lies in neither being ahead nor behind. It's about being in sync with the present. The Synchrony meets over the years has focused on being in sync with the present and on living up to the ideal of Don Bosco, who said, "It is not enough to love the young. They need to know they are loved." On that note, we would like to warmly welcome our dignitaries present over here. Father Anthony Pinto, Rector Director, DBCL. Father Charles Anthony, Assistant Director, DBIT. Father McEnroe Lopez, Administrator, DBCL. Father Nelson Carvalho, Campus Minister, DBCL. Dr. Krishnamurthy, Advisor, DBIT. Dr. Sudhakar Mande, Principal, DBIT. Dr. Ameya Tripathi, IQAC Head, DBIT. Dr. Ashwini Kotra Shetty, Head of Alumni Committee. On behalf of the Alumni Committee, I would like to welcome all deans, HODs, faculties of all departments, and all our alumni students who have joined us here today. We would now like to felicitate our dignitaries present over here. I request our principal, Dr. Sudhakar Mande, to felicitate our dignitaries. I now request our alumni convener, Ms. Madhvi Pednikar, to felicitate our principal, Dr. Sudhakar Mande. Dr. Ameya Tripathi. Dr. Ashwini Kotra Shetty. Our formal principal, Dr. Prasanna Nambiar, has just arrived and we welcome you, ma'am. Good to see you here. Let us at the outset connect our spirits with the higher power and seek blessings, guidance, and wisdom. I would like to call upon Father Nelson to lead us in prayer.
We pause a while in prayer. Lord, we're here in your gracious presence under the roof of our alma mater with joy and gratitude in our hearts for this Synchrony 2024, and very eager to meet and share our stories post-graduation. We seek your blessing and guidance on our agenda to share, to reconnect, and rejuvenate. We recall how in your divine providence you brought us to the DBCL campus, the arena of so many indelible and precious memories, at perhaps the most significant juncture of our life's journey and history. Memories that fill our minds and evoke feelings that we will always treasure in our hearts. We ask you, Lord, to bless us, our careers, our future endeavors and dreams. We thank you for our alma mater, the bountiful mother which provided us opportunities to develop our personality, be creative, grow in knowledge and confidence and professional maturity. We thank you especially for the significant persons who were the wind beneath our wings, who cared, taught, mentored, guided, and challenged us into growth. We thank you for the priceless experiences that brought us together in friendship, fellowship, and meaningful relationships, for moments of joy, achievement, thrills, as well as disappointments and failures that shaped us into men and women of value, ready to take on life and make a difference wherever we are and whatever we do. And finally, we pray for your grace, your wisdom and courage to see the world as you see it and take Don Bosco's legacy forward by harnessing our abilities, resources, enthusiasm, and creativity to live purpose-driven lives and be crazy enough to see people happy and succeeding, convinced that life is a journey and not a competition. Knowing you are hearing us better than we are speaking, we offer this prayer in all the holy names of God. Amen.
Thank you, Father. Light dispels darkness. Lighting of the lamp represents the win of knowledge over ignorance and hope for a bright future ahead that lights with progress and improvement. Requesting Father Anthony Pinto, Father Charles Anthony, Father McEndro Lopez, Father Nelson Carvalho, Dr. Krishnamurti, and our principal, Dr. Sudhakar Mande, to light the lamp.
Thank you so much to all the dignitaries. As we immerse ourselves in the vibrant tapestry of our alumni meet, it gives me great pleasure to announce the first performance of afternoon, Welcome Dance, a captivating performance by Ananya from EXTC and Shreya from Comps department. Without further ado, let's welcome our talented performers to the stage. What a divine performance it was. Moving forward, now I would like to invite Reverend Father Anthony Pinto to kindly come up on stage and share some thoughts with our audience.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sure some of you are meeting after a long time and you would like to talk among yourselves and rather than listen to me. But bear up for just 5 minutes. We've been introduced, the management. Okay, we have 5 of us here on the management right now. All of us have been here just since the last 4 years. Father Nelson and Father McEnroe came in 4 years ago. Father Charles and Father Brian is not yet arrived. Okay, they've come in just this year. And I came in 2 years ago. It's a nice day, first of all, to remember the members of the management, right from Father Mario, Father Adolf, Father Colbert, okay, and everyone else who has been here, Father Eddie, Father Joe, they've been here a long time. I think a day like this brings in memories of people who've been part of this management. And likewise, those who have been members of the staff from the different faculties. Okay, it's good to have our stalwart and founder principal, Dr. Krishnamurthy, still part of us and still keeping strong, and we constantly wish him good health that he might continue to contribute to DBIT for a lot more time. We're also happy to have our former principal, Dr. Get the name now. Dr. Prasanna Nambiar, sorry. It's been a few months since we've seen each other. Thank you for being here this afternoon, and to recall the memory of our late principal, Dr. Jog also. And everyone who's been part of the staff and who has either retired or left us, okay? And of course, to acknowledge those who've been here practically from the beginning of this institution and still continue to serve us, as well as those who have joined recently. Don Bosco had a great connect right from his days with those who passed out from his school, okay, and from his oratories. And that's why good 150 years ago, we had the Don Bosco Past Pupils, okay, which is a worldwide organization. So much before alumni organizations and groups started forming, okay, Don Bosco was way ahead, and he was well connected with his past ex-students or past pupils, and we would call them. I think this year particularly is a special year for us because we have the memory of 200 years, the bicentenary of his dream which he had at the age of 9. And if you just see to the left of the gate, that second gate, just close to the entrance, we have brought forward those statues which were on that little behind and lying on the tank and not so noticeable. We brought it in front, and it's a nice place to take a selfie while you're on your way out. Okay? And the caption this year is, "A dream that makes you dream." And I think DBIT has been true to the spirit of its founder in the sense that it has given an opportunity for us, members of the management, members of the staff, and practically a generation of students now who have had the capacity and the opportunity to dream and make their dreams come true. I think there's great possibility for connection through synchrony between students and students. Okay, one thing to catch up and meet. I'm sure you are meeting in your small groups off and on. Okay, but it's an opportunity to meet as one body of alumni of DBIT, even if you are from the first batch or the recent batch that has passed out. It's a good connection that needs to be brought about through this meet. As far as DBIT is concerned, I think from the time we started to where we are today, it's been quite a journey. It has been a lot of positives and many good things that have happened. And we've also had a small lean patch with COVID and a gap year. Today, once again, we can see things flourishing and good. And I think we need to praise and thank God for all that has happened. And a few disappointments are good for an institution in order to, to bounce back and to come into what we are meant to be and much more. We've got wonderful staff and I would say an extraordinary spirit among the students, and that's what makes DBIT very special. The spirit over here is very extraordinary and it's very specific only to DBIT and this campus of DBCL. It's a vibrant place, it's a happy place, and you can see it's buzzing with activity, it's full of talent, and there's great intellectual capacity and ability at the same time. So I think an alumni association can contribute in many ways back to college. It's not that I expect money from you, that's the last thing. But why not even help in developing further infrastructure in this institution, sponsor scholarships if you can. But more than anything, I think you can bring your expertise back into institution by arranging guest lectures, either you yourself or people whom you are connected with. We are in the process of starting an incubation center. You might have a great idea, okay, through DBLDC, Don Bosco Learning and Development Center. There's a great possibility that you can participate and help students who are right here, who are studying right now and have just moved out, to bring in startups. Okay, there's that possibility. There, I think, there are many more possibilities, okay, where you can be connected with DBIT. I'd like to wish you a happy evening. It's nice to have you all here. Have a great time, okay, and have fun. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Father. I'd just like to have everyone's attention that we have Father Brian Moraz, Assistant Director, DBCL, with us now. I request Dr. Sudhakar Mande to kindly felicitate Father. Yeah, thank you so much. Now we are moving on to a very special segment of our program, the Spot Prizes. This is your chance to shine, to test your knowledge, and perhaps walk away with something special. So stay alert, listen carefully to the questions, and you'll need to raise your hands if you'll know the answer. Please do not prompt the answers loudly. All right, so when you'll raise your hands, our volunteers will bring the mics to you all, and you all can answer to the questions. So are you all ready? Okay. So the first question, in which year was the Don Bosco Institute of Technology founded? Okay, we have first raised over there. Can you let us know your name, your batch, and then the answer?
My name is Abdul Rahman, batch of 2022, and the year was founded is 2001.
Correct. I request the volunteer to please provide the prize. Okay, we want more alumni to put your hands up, come on. Okay, so we'll start with the next question. Who was the first principal of Don Bosco Institute of Technology? Okay. All right. Thank you. Yes, right answer. You were the first batch. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for letting us know. All right. So now we'll continue on this wave of vibrant and energetic performances. Prepare yourselves for an exhilarating next act. This afternoon promises an array of dynamic showcases, and keeping the momentum high, we are thrilled to present a dance performance by the students of EXTC department, Dibyarupa, Ananya, and Mayuri. Let's give it up for them.
कैसे कोई हट गया मन से लिपट अनजाना वो नील अंग सा रूप रंग लगी सहन समाधि प्रेम भंग चली अंग अंग फिर मन मदंग और कर पतंग मैं संग और खाना
मुरली की धुन सुन राधिके
सुन राधिके मुरली की धुन सुन राधिके तुमसे तुमको पाना तन मन तुम तन से मन को जाना उलझन गुम जियाने नैना चुप के हरे मन गुम सुन डोरी टूटे ना 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 बांधी मैंने जो संग तेरे देखे मैंने तो सब रंग तेरे ठीक है ना हो छूटे माये मुरली की ये धुन सुन राधिके मुरली की ये धुन सुन राधिके मुरली की ये धुन सुन राधिके
जल प्रवाह पावितस्थले कलेवलं व्यलम्बितां भुजङ्गमङ्गमालिका कमण्डमड्डमड्डमन्निनादवड्डमर्वयं चकार चण्डताण्डवं तनोतु नः शिव जटाकटाह सम्भ्रम भ्रम निलिम्ब निर्झरी विलोल वीचि वल्लरी विराजमान मोधरी गज्ज्वलल्ललाट मट्ट पावके किशोर चन्द्रशेखरे रति प्रशिक्षणम् नमः शिवाय सदाशिवं भजाम्यहं सदाशिवं भजाम्यहम् ॐ नमः शिवाय प्रफुल्लनीलपङ्कज प्रपञ्चकालिमप्रभावलम्बिकण्ठकन्दली रुचिप्रबद्धकन्धरं स्मरच्छिदं पुरच्छिदं भवच्छिदं मठच्छिदं गजच्छिदान्धकच्छिदं तमन्तकच्छिदं भजे अखर्व सर्वमङ्गलाकलाकदम्ब मञ्जरी रसप्रवाह माधुरी विजृम्भणा मधुव्रतं स्मरान्तकं पुरान्तकं भवान्तकं मघान्तकं गजान्तकान्तकान्तकं तमन्तकान्तकं भजे
That was a fabulous performance put forth by them. Moving forward, I would like to call our principal, Dr. Sudhakar Mande, to come forward and address our gathering.
Reverend Father Anthony Pinto, Director, DBCL Campus. Reverend Father Charles Anthony, Assistant Director, DBIT. Reverend Father McEnroe Lopez, Administrator, DBCL Campus. Reverend Father Brian Moras, Assistant Director, Don Bosco College. Reverend Father Nelson Carvalho, Campus Minister, DBCL. Founder Principal, Dr. Krishnamurthy, and former Principal, Dr. Prasanna Nambiar. Dear Deans, dear HODs, dear students, and my dear alumni. Very good afternoon to all of you. I know that I have delivered many lectures just with chalk and duster without having any paper in hand. But today, you are not learners, you are alumni. So that's why I thought that now I have to prepare well. I have to put my thoughts on paper and I have to present before you. You can understand there is a lot of pressure on me right now because everything is new, management is new, founder principal is here, former principal is here, alumni are here, students are here, faculty are here, and they are just observing that how this new principal will take legacy of Don Bosco ahead. I know that there is change in so many things, but one thing has not changed, and that is working culture, and that is the Don Bosco way. So that will never change, and that is the uniqueness of Don Bosco Institute of Technology. Once upon time, so first of all, I feel deeply honored to welcome you all to Synchrony Meet 2024. This is an opportunity for all of us to come together, get connected, and establish relationship, strengthen the relationship, and explore all for various cause and for larger cause. DBIT, as someone has mentioned, that DBIT is established in 2001 with vision to transform every individual into socially conscious citizen, the Don Bosco way, who will also lead in research, entrepreneurship, and sustainable technology. After so many years of existence, DBIT really feels very proud, and satisfied to see all of you are doing very well in your personal and professional life. You are not only alumni, but you are ambassador of DBIT. John F. Kennedy, who was the youngest president of US, mentioned about alumni that success of any school or institute is measured by contribution alumni makes to our nation. However, I must highlight here that contribution of our DBIT alumni goes beyond our own nation. It is visible from their presence, global presence. This is very proud thing about our alumni for all of us. Some of you are visiting the campus after a long time. As I mentioned that you might have come across many changes. I have been part of this institute since last 20 years, and since August 2024, I have assumed the responsibility of principal. As I mentioned, that although there is a change, because we know that only change is the constant, and nothing will change because ours is Don Bosco Institute, and Don Bosco culture and Don Bosco way will remain as it is. Many of you are holding key positions in highly reputed organizations. Many of you have become successful entrepreneurs. Many of you are working as scientists in various institutes like NASA, BARC, TAFR, IITs. I must recognize your contribution to the institute also. You are engaged in mentoring our young students. You are also sharing your experiences of your own domain with aspiring engineers. Some of you are members of statutory bodies like Academic Advisory Council, Internal Quality Assurance Cell, College Development Committee, and so on. It is indeed that our alumni are prospering greatly. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to tell you or to present you how your alma mater DBIT is progressing. As you know that we also believe much in academics, and over past 5 years, our passing percentage is 97.58%. Also, immediate success of any institute or engineering institute is decided by how many students are placed. Since 2017, 2,183 companies visited the campus, and 1,500 students are placed till today. Out of these, 412 students are placed in Dream Company, and 70 students are placed in Super Dream Company, whose package is more than 8 lakhs. For infrastructure and laboratory development, Institute has spent more than 20 CR during last 5 years, excluding salary component, not including. Institute has received more than 60 lakhs research fund from government as well as non-government organizations. Faculty members and students have published more than 200 papers, including international journals and international conferences. Institute is also actively involved in collaboration with various organizations for various activities like internship, conducting value-added courses, conducting research, conducting consultancy, and so many other things. And till today, we have more than 50 MOUs with such reputed organizations. As you know that Institute is NAAC accredited with B++ grade in first cycle. For second cycle, we have submitted our SSR, and we are expected to get good grade in second cycle. We are trying our best. We want to make this institute the best institute in Mumbai University. However, it's difficult to achieve this target without support from alumni. We expect alumni to remain engaged with alma mater, networking with current students for career advice, mentorship. We expect our alumni to continue their pursuit of knowledge and personal development and sharing the same with current students. We also expect you to provide feedback on your experiences, offer suggestions for improvement, and participate in surveys to shape the future direction of the institute. With this, I would like to conclude my speech. Again, I would like to take this opportunity for taking time from your busy schedule and attending this Synchrony meet. At the same time, I would like to thanks Alumni Committee for holding or for organizing such great event. I wish you all the best. Stay connected, stay blessed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Mande, for such an enlightening address. Your words have truly underscored the importance of staying connected with our institution and highlighted the profound impact of giving back to DBIT. Okay, we are back with sport prizes now. Be ready. Put your hands up as soon as you all know the answer. The third question. Name all the department days of DBIT. You all need to mention the department and the department day name, and it's only for alumni. Yeah, first over there. Please mention your name, your batch, and then the answer.
I'm Pratik Nerurkar, batch of 2020 IT. And I'll start with IT. IT is Heisenberg, Comms is Algorithm, Mech is Vortex, and EXCC is Synergy.
Okay, correct answer. Thank you so much for letting us know the correct answer. We'll go to the next question now. Name all the technical student chapters with their full name, not just the acronym. Any 5, at least 5 you all need to say. Anyone ready? Technical student chapters. Okay, I'll make it more simple for you all. You all can just say the acronym. Minimum 5. Yeah, okay. Please mention your name and batch.
Hi everyone, my name is Alan Jensen. I'm part of 2014 batch. So at that time there were a few committees, so I'll just name. It's IEEE, Institute of Information, Institute of Electrical. Okay, let me just bring the acronym. It's been long back. IEEE, IET, CSI, ACM, and Domain.
Domain is not a technical student chapter.
Okay.
You'll have to think of one more. Do you want a hint?
I think that time there were 4, not
Mechanical
sure.
department, technical student chapters.
What was... No. Pass
Okay,
it on.
anyone else wants to try? Yeah, here. Oh, we just came to know that at that time only 4 technical student chapters were there, so you get the prize. Can we have a huge round of applause? We'll come back with the sport prizes again, but before that, as we continue to revel in the joy of reconnection and shared memories, we have yet another thrilling highlight awaiting us. Are you all ready for an electrifying dance performance that promises to add even more sparkle to our program? It's time to shift our gaze to the stage once again as we welcome the incredibly talented members of the DBIT Mechanical Department. Known for their mesmerizing moves and captivating performances, they are here to sweep us off our support us through a spectacular display of rhythm and grace.
Perseverance fuels the progress. Optimism lights the way. Honesty builds the trust, and humility keeps us grounded. Through all this, we can achieve our dream.
कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं, हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं, तूफानों
जो लहू मेरा बहता चला देखो जुनू मेरा कहता चला ख्वाबों का खामखा जो बहता चला
बेजुबान कब से मेरा बेगुनाह सहता मेरा बेजुबान कब से मेरा बेगुनाह सहता मेरा
ತಣಕಾನು ತಾರಾರು ತಂದರನಾನು ತಾರಾರನ್ನ ತಣಕಾನು ತಾರಾರು ತಂದರನಾನು ತಾರಾರನ್ನ बंदे यारे बंदे आ बंदे यारे बंदे आ राह पे चल बंदे आ बंदे यारे बंदे आ बंदे यारे बंदे आ राह पे चल बंदे आ रुक जा रे बंदे आ ये रात जरा सी है बात समझ बंदे आ कुछ देर ही बाकी है रख यकीन आँखों से बादल आज हट जाएगा चांद तेरी आँखों में बंदे आ चल के आएगा नहीं तीर तलवार नहीं गोली तू खुद है तेरी फौज तू ही टोली नहीं तीर तलवार नहीं गोली तू खुद है तेरी फौज तू ही टोली तारों को पकड़ लैन दे तेरी तारों को जकड़ लैन दे आज पट्टे चक लैन दे ओ चक लैन दे आज पट्टे चक लैन दे ओ चक लैन दे ओ चक लैन दे हाँ चक लैन दे ओ चक लैन दे सूरज को तक लैन दे ओ तक लैन दे आज पट्टे चक लैन दे ओ चक लैन दे
What an energetic performance it was. Let me tell you all, this performance won second prize in group dance in Hysteria 2024. Can we have a big round of applause for all of them? Moving forward, now I would like to invite Mr. Kevin Rego from EXTC department of the batch 2012 to share a glimpse into their journey post DBIT. Please make your way to the stage and share your story with us.
Thank you. With great pleasure, I take this stage and I'm so humbled to be on the stage. Dear friends, faculty, management, alumni, welcome to this year's Synchrony meet. We've all spent almost 4 years of our precious lifetime in this institute, especially when we were so young and dynamic, and whatever we eat, we would not matter whether we would gain some extra weight or we were aging. So that was a prime years of our age. For those who don't know, I'm Kevin Rego. I studied from 2010 to 2014 in the EXTC department. And I'm currently managing solar for Havels India Limited. We all have so much fond memories in this institute, especially with our teachers, our Xerox guys, our people at the canteen, and we've spent from the first lecture to our last lecture, even though we didn't understand, and then we came to know that it was our fault. It was never the fault of the teachers because we were so trying to concentrate on all other things. But all of these things have shaped us in such a special way, and we are so thankful that we've passed out from this institute. When we were studying in this institute, it was undergoing so much of development. And after coming over here, after so many years, this institute looks so fabulous, so fantastic. And I think most of us are so proud that what it is shaped into, and going forward, listening to our principal and hearing to so many great achievements that we've achieved in the past few years. We expect that in the coming years, it will be much better, and we'll be so much more proud to say that we passed out from DBIT and we belong to this campus. We've all become from students, now we are MBAs, PhDs, and so much more. And now we have the ability to change the world, change the future. And we've grown into so much more powerful, intellectual, individual beings. And we have no one to thank but our teachers, our management, and this institute. So on behalf of all the alumni, I would like to thank the teachers, the management, the institute, the efforts you all put in for us, even though we don't understand then because we are so young and maturity is not yet hit us. But now that we've grown and we've gotten into this mature people, many of us are married, and we understand the efforts you all put in and the time you all spend with us for shaping us and for making us this fine individual. So I would thank all of you teachers, management, and so many other people, like maybe the Xerox guys. Whenever we wanted notes, he would print those 150 pages for us. The canteen guys, they would take care of our food. And the security guys, even though they didn't allow us to bunk, but it was for our good. So I'm very grateful, and I thank. For me personally, I'm so thankful to this institute because many of you all don't know, I met my wife over here when I was studying. And, and now also we got a son. And another thing is that I also met my brother-in-law over here. So, this gentleman named by Vivian Fernandez, I was dancing with him on this same stage many years back, and we went for many of these trips from our college. And then one fine day, once we pass out, he comes to my home and my sister says, he's my boyfriend. I was not even aware about it. And 2 years later, they're married now. It's almost been 2 years. So all the more, I have so much more fond memories of this place. And I'm so lucky to be a part of this institute. And going forward, I thank you, teachers, management. Continue to do the great work that you all are doing. And on behalf of the alumni, once again, thank you.
Thank you so much, Kevin. I would like to extend a special invitation to distinguished member of our alumni community. Please join me in welcoming Greja Joby of the batch 2022 from Computer Department.
Hi all. A very warm welcome to all the fathers, the management, new principal, old principals, all my faculty members from all the departments, and to all my dear friends, colleagues, alumni, seniors, juniors, and the students that are present here. Speaking about DBIT, I am a very recent alumni. I am one of the last batches to pass out. I passed out in 2022 from Computer Department, as they said. I was a person who was very much extremely involved in everything that was around. So my focus was very much less towards the academic parts, but I also didn't want to leave the academics out, but I usually used to focus on all the extracurricular activities that was around. So people who know me already know about these things. I was part of ACM, I was heading TechNAC for 2 years. I was making all kinds of websites that are there in college. I was very passionate about making websites. One of my obsessions made me to make the first website, which was from, so earlier, if you guys remember, the websites was made in Joomla. It is a framework that IT comms people may know. And it used to be terrific, like terrible website, terrible looking, not at all good looking website when I joined. So then I was like, yeah, this is my college. My college being represented outside in such a way is not something that is good. So I knew that we could do something different. So being part of ACM, we first revamped ACM website. Then we got the dedication to make the placement cell website. So we revamped the placement cell website. Then these things became a showcase for what we could do as students. And earlier it was like the teachers, the faculty used to be managing websites. Then we proved as students, we were proud to prove that we could also make a great website and we could manage it well. And finally it led to the current DBIT website that is there. So the thing was, we took everything out from Joomla and we made everything static. And many of them didn't have that confidence that static websites could look good. And from ACM, we proved that we could do things that people seemed to be impossible. So we always felt to take that challenge, go a step beyond from what people are expecting and do something good. And something like that is TechNag. I don't think many of the older alumni know what is TechNag, but I would like to say a few words about TechNag as well. And some of the juniors who are standing outside forced me, said, you are speaking about TechNag, right? I'm like, yes, I'll speak about TechNag. TechNag is the only gaming studio that is run by students for the students. And this is the only thing that exists in the world, I guess. And it belongs to DBIT. ACM runs that. It is a place where we train the students. It's a process of months. It takes a lot of months to do this. We starting from ideation. We help them to mentor the idea, prepare the idea well, focus on the idea to make it a successful game that we think can go out in the market and do well. Teach them how to make the game, teach them frameworks like Unity and Unreal Engine, teach them throughout the process, give them workshops in teaching how to make the game, develop the game, help them in revising, revamping the game better, and even publishing the game and putting it out in the market, and to have a competition and a fest in college in which they get an opportunity to showcase their games and bring it out to a lot of people. And after, I think, 5 years of TechNag, now we have around 100 games that are deployed on Play Store. We are not yet on App Store. We are on Play Store yet. I was heading TechNag for 2 years, then passed on to the juniors. I had visited TechNag last year as well. And this year we have TechNag on 22nd February. You guys are all welcome to be part of it and support this venture that we are doing. Apart from that, I would like to thank the faculties, not just my department, but all the departments, to always push the students to do the next step that they can. So I always, being part of so many things, there was things where I would lack, like my attendance in lectures was almost zero. But my attendance in the campus was 100%. I was always there in the campus, I was always there in the floor, I would be in some of the labs sitting there, working on some kind of project, working on something, and maybe not attending lectures. But later when I went down to face the interviews, I felt, yaar, lecture thoda sun lena chahiye tha. Maybe it would have helped better. But also I don't regret it. I may be wrong, but I don't regret missing out on lectures and focusing on something else, because that also helps us a lot in our careers, in our professional fields. When stepping out into a company, working with a team, after having worked with so many teams in so many organizations, I felt that it is helping me because I have been in similar situations before. You already know how to deal with it, and that gives you an extra edge when you are focusing out, when you are in the rat race with so many students competing for the same role. So that was another thing that I cherish a lot about being in DBIT, that we could do a lot, build ourselves much better, have a very good personality development. We used to get projects through the contacts of faculty, through the contacts of management. We used to do freelancing projects, we used to do projects for NGOs and well, which at the end reflected in our resume. So we benefited out of it, out of everything. And not just, like I said, not just comms, but even the other departments. Like, even though all the students fight with each other, saying whose department is the best, which student council is doing, which student chapter is doing the best, always there's a competition around, but it's a healthy competition to be around. Like, you should have competition. That is when it pushes you to do better. We as an ACM, we used to fight with CSI. Even though my friends, my colleagues were chairing CSI at that time when I was chairing ACM, we used to compete with each other saying, kiska event acha jayega. It was a healthy competition, but then we used to respect each other's boundaries. Like, they had a set of domains that they focused on, we had a set of domains that we focused on. So it was in that way that we push out the best from everyone else. And even though later, few times when I was there, CSI got shut for a smaller period. So that council approached us saying, ki, bhai, we had planned these things, you guys take it ahead. So that's when your connections that you had made, that helps out. The connections and the connections still stay. Even be it with your juniors, I am still connected with the junior teams, junior ACM course, last year, this year, and we keep connection because me being in the industry, I still know what is going on around in the campuses, which at the end helps in a lot of places. And I feel that as much as I can, I should contribute back in building the students, in making them equipped for the industry when they are coming out. So yes, those are some of my memories. And when I came, Pratibha ma'am just met me and she was like, he's the guy who made the EXTC newsletter. So it is not just you are restricted to your department. There is a lot of opportunity for you even outside the department. So I don't know, maybe I am the only person from comms who edited the EXTC newsletter. I have not even edited my own newsletter for comms. So that is when, if you are doing well, you are having that kind of opportunity that is provided in DBIT, that I'm very well sure about. And I'm looking forward that the management and the faculties will keep doing it for the future generations that are coming in. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Grejo. So moving forward, again, we have few spot prizes. Are you all ready? Okay. So the first question is, with reference to what previous question was, you have to name non-technical student chapters. Any five non-technical student chapter. We want to see another hand. Yeah. Okay. Non-technical clubs. You have to name 5. Please say your name and batch.
Okay, myself Shruti Mehta. I am from EXTC department 2019 pass out. So I can say music club hai, drama club hai, dance club hai, maths club domain and physics club, and also E-cell is there. I think I'd name 6. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. To add upon, we can say we have Litsoc and SI2. Okay, so the next question is, for this question, I think you all have to remember those things. Number of gates our college has. Tell me one precise answer. Number of gates our college has. Raise your hands if you know the answer, please. Yes, Sneha, please. This year is the first person to raise the hand. Number of gates our college has.
5.
Right, your answer is right. Okay, as we continue our journey through melodies of our memories, we could like to invite Dibya Rupa from EXTC department, who will be enchanting us with the classical song performance.
कलाई मोरी मरोड़ी कलाई मोरी हाँ कलाई मोरी हाँ कलाई मरोड़ी कलाई मोरी चोरी चटकाई इतराए तो चोरी से गरबा हटाए हरी ये चुनरिया जो झटके से छीनी हरी ये चुनरिया जो झटके से छीनी मैं तो रंगी हरी हरी के रंग लाज से गुलाबी लाल मुहे रंग दो लाल नंद के लाल लाल छेड़ो नहीं बस रंग दो लाल मुहे रंग दो
Thank you. What a mesmerizing performance it was. Moving forward, we again have few spot prizes. Okay. So for this, I think you all have to serve through your phone. So raise your hand if you have picture of your ID right now. Your iCard, picture of your ID. Raise your hand if you have it. Find it first and raise your hand, please. Okay. Our volunteer can go and check there. At the last row, please. Last row. Okay. Yes, okay. We got the winner. Can we have a round of applause for our winner? Please.
My name is Daryl Gomes. I'm from MEC department and I've graduated in the year 2022.
Thank you so much. Our next question is, what is FE department called? And you have to give the full form also, not just the acronym, full form. What is FE department called? Please raise your hand if you know the answer. Yes.
I'm Grijo, I'm from 22. I think it's called Basic Sciences and Humanities.
Correct. Okay, we have our winner here. As promised, our afternoon is filled with captivating performances. Up next, we are thrilled to present a dynamic band performance by our talented music club. Without further ado, let's welcome the music club to the stage.
Mic check. Hello, check.
बजा
के दिन थे, वो दिन भी क्या 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 दिन थे। ये दोस्ती हम नहीं तोड़ेंगे, तोड़ेंगे तुम मगर तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे। ये दोस्ती हम नहीं तोड़ेंगे, तोड़ेंगे तुम मगर तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे। यारो जी भर के झील पर लगता है आजकल दौर अपना आएगा। यारो जो खुद पे हो यकीन, जो जिंदगी हंसी तुझे कल बुलाएगा। यारो जी भर के झील पर लगता है आजकल दौर अपना आएगा। यारो जो खुद पे हो यकीन, जो जिंदगी हंसी तुझे कल बुलाएगा। है जुनू सा सीने में, सीने में है जुनू सा सीने में। तू है तो टेढ़ी मेढ़ी राहें, उल्टी फुल्टी बातें सीधी लगती है। तू है तो झूठे मूठे वादे, दुश्मन के इरादे सच लगते हैं। जो दिल पे तारे मारे थे जगा, तू ही है जो रोते रोते थे हंसा। तू ही है वही, जाने क्यों दिल जानता है। तू है तो I'll be alright, जाने क्यों दिल जानता है। तू है तो I'll be alright,
Thank you. That was indeed a spectacular and perfect harmony over there. Let's give a big round of applause to the music club again. Next up, we have Mr. Priyash Lalichan of batch 2014 from IT department for sharing his invaluable insights with us about how his life has been outside DBIT.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Priyash Lalichan, and I completed my bachelor's in engineering, specializing in information technology in 2014 from DBIT. I've also completed my master's in management studies, post-graduation degree, affiliated to University of Mumbai from SIS College of Management Studies, Nerul. I'm currently associated with the Reserve Bank of India, Information Technology Private Limited, as a senior business analyst, which is a part of the project management vertical, data and analytics segment, currently based out of RBI BKC headquarters. I would like to say that thanks to St. John Bosco, who's the patron of this entire institute, and his entire Don Bosco campus, and all those who have been associated with this campus, I have been blessed to be associated with top-notch IT and consulting firms during the course of my career in the past, such as Capgemini India, SBI Life Insurance, Orion Pro, PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC, primarily across the banking domain. This is something that I've strongly believed in, and this has been my motto, my guiding principle during my years in Don Bosco, starting from 2010 to 2014. And this quote is what I think it's really apt for this occasion. And here it goes. It's by St. John Bosco himself. It says, "Do not lose any time. Do good. Do all the good you can, and you'll never regret doing it. Forget the services you have rendered to others, but not those rendered to you. Thanks to all who have given me the opportunity to speak, to the whole of DBIT, and thank you all for your kind attention."
Thank you so much, Priyash. Let's now hear it from our very own alumni, Ms. Elsa Matthew Samuel of 2021 batch from Mechanical Department.
Good evening, everyone. Coming back to this place reminds me of a little story that resonates with the essence of what I feel about DBIT right now. There was an Air Commodore, Vishal. He was a jet pilot. In a combat mission, his fighter plane was hit by a missile. He, however, ejected and parachuted safely. After many years, one day, he was sitting in a cafe with his wife. A man from another table came to him and asked about that incident and how he has been doing. Vishal became very curious and asked the man how he knew about this incident. The man smiled and replied, he was the one who had prepared that parachute that day. Vishal was surprised and filled with gratitude, thinking that if the parachute hadn't worked that day, he wouldn't be here. He couldn't sleep that night, thinking about the man. He wondered how many times he might have seen that man, but never occurred to him the importance the man played in his life and saved him. The same way, DBIT has been our silent supporter, our parachute, preparing us for the challenges that life throws at us. It has provided and equipped us with the knowledge, emotional strength, and mental resilience needed to navigate through the unpredictable life. DBIT gave me the start to my amazing career at AWS. Wherever I go, I'm proud to see fellow DBITians, to see how they have grown up, to be more kind and empathetic than others. Remembering the days as fresh as yesterday, the days of Colosseum, the days of hysteria, and the days of vortex. These weren't just events for me. They have become my core memories and cherished moments. As we go through these halls today, they're not just structures, but memory lanes. This right here is the place where I had given my welcome speech for Colosseum 2020. And over here, we used to do our dance practices and all kinds of practices and fun for our performances for various events. DBIT for many of us isn't just an educational institution. It is a place where friendships were forged, knowledge was gained, and dreams were nurtured. Today, as we celebrate our reunion, I want to thank DBIT for being our parachute, for giving us the wings to fly, and for making us who we are. So here's to the unsung heroes behind our parachutes, the faculty and teachers, the friends and classmates, and the experiences, both good and bad, that shaped us. Let us continue to support and inspire each other. Cheers to the memories and the future that lies ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Elsa. Moving forward, we have last segment of our spot prize. Okay, so whoever is wearing currently a floral print should raise their hand. Floral print. Okay. From alumni only, not the current students. We could move to, I think we should move to left since the prize has already been given over there. In the left, please, Sneha. Please raise your hand. Is that a floral print? Okay, we have got our winner. Please say your name. Yeah.
So my name is Saurav and I'm 2021 pass out.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so next question is quite out of syllabus for you all, but let's see how you all take it. You have to name the current 4 HODs. Current 4 HODs. Let's see. Let's see how many correct you get. At least 2 should be correct. Current 4 HODs. Raise your hand if you know the answer. Not the current students. Please raise your hands. At least 2 HODs, you should get it correct. We should go to some other person. Maybe we'll try again, maybe. Somebody else, at least try. Current HODs. I don't know the answer. Come on, guys. At least 2. The current 2022 batch must know the 2 current HODs. Anyone? There is someone in right. Please accompany them. Please raise your hand. Yeah. Say out the answer. Please stand and say it. Yeah.
Swapnil sir.
Okay, that's not the right answer.
Suryavanshi sir.
Okay, right.
And Vinod sir. Vinod sir.
For branches,
First.
4 branches I said. Comms IT. Okay. Comms IT, EXCC you could get.
Prasad sir.
Okay, correct. We have got a winner. Thank you so much, Arbar, for prompting it. Okay, so this was the spot prize segment. As we near to the end of this memorable gathering, it's an honor to invite Father Charles Anthony, our Assistant Director, DBIT, to share his closing remarks.
Yeah, little more. Yeah, I think that's it. So few friends who are alumni of the same institute, men, they were 50 years old. They said we should celebrate our 50 years together. So where shall we go? They all brainstormed and said, let us go to Hotel Bokemon. So they went to Hotel Bokemon, and the reason they went to that hotel was because the waitresses there were very pretty beautiful. Then it was 60 years old. They again got together, they started discussing, where shall we go for our 60 years? They said, let us go to Hotel Bokemon because the food and wine is good. So they went to that hotel for their 60 years celebration. When they were 70 years, they again decided, where shall we meet up? It's been 10 years. They said, let us go to Hotel Bokemon. No, the view is very nice and we can eat in peace. Then they were 80 years old. And then they said, okay, where shall we go now, men? Where shall we go? They started calling each other. And they said, okay, let us go to Hotel Bokemon. There they have wheelchair access. Then they were 90 years old. They were still living, luckily. And they called each other, where shall we go now? Where shall we go? They said, okay, let us go to Hotel Bokemon. We have never been there. Okay. So, dear friends, as we progress in age and as we meet as friends, so many memories, nostalgia fills our mind. I'm sure all the alumni here are experiencing that. Father Tony, Father Nelson, Father McEnroe, Father Brian, Mande sir, Krishnamurti sir, Nambiar ma'am, somebody forgot the name, I'm forgetting, Amaya sir, dear staff, HODs, and my dear alumni. Really big thanks for coming here and making this evening special for Don Bosco Institute of Technology. As we come to the conclusion of this event, what fills my mind or what I would like to address you is a communication full of expectations, because we know this relationship we have as alumni and the alma mater is mutual, and the alma mater now expects some things from you. And that is what I would like to present to you in the spelling of alumni, no? A-L-U-M-N-I. I will start with A. We would like you to be ambassadors of Don Bosco, IT to the others. I'm sure you have learnt a lot from our professors from the institute here, and we would like to be the ambassadors of those values to people around, to your own family and to people around, especially the virtues of Don Bosco of joy and optimism. Carry these virtues of joy and optimism always, everywhere. I'm sure you must have experienced this in our institute here, and you carry this forward. L from the alumni, links. We want you to be link. We, as the students here at DBIT, are learning. The faculty here is here in this, but you all are out there. You'll have much more experience. You'll have much more contacts. We want you to be link between that world outside over there, which is highly competitive, and we who are training people to come there. No, we want you to be link between these two worlds. You. We want you to uplift us and update us periodically by attending events like this, by coming to the institution as mentors. I'm sorry, I gave out one word. Okay, to uplift and to update us. That's what we want you to do. Okay, update us because we may not be in touch with the pulse of the world outside, be it the corporate world or be it the world, social world outside. And we would like you to be that person who can come and update us. We would like you to be mentors. I'm sure many of you are already here as mentors. You'll mentor our students. And we would like you to continue. And the role can get bigger and bigger, not only in the classroom level, even as an institute, you can come and share your learnings with us. We would like you to be our network. No? We as an institute on a day-to-day running, we require a lot of help. And if you are in positions of privilege, we would like you to come and extend your help to us. We may not be always be able to reach out to you, or we may not know where you are or where you are placed. If you think you can help us in any way, definitely please come. We would like you all to be the network that Don Bosco needs. And you teach us or help us in new initiative. That's the I of the alumni. Sometimes in our, as academicians, we may get stuck in a thought pattern which is not very, very open, which is not progressive maybe. You who look at DBIT from far away, you tell us this initiative could be taken, or this could be done, this could be changed. We expect that from you as alumni. Dear friends, I conclude my remarks with this, alumni, that you be ambassadors for us, you be the links, you uplift and update us, you mentor us, network us, and initiative, and give us the initiative. This is my what is that? Yeah, expectations. This is my expectation from you, and I'm sure you will receive this and be of immense help for us, as you have always been, and be a part of this family we call Don Bosco Alumni. Apart from this, I would just like to mention, as there is an initiative to also form us as the official organ of DBIT alumni. No, we still do not have an official body of DBIT. We meet like this, but a official body as DBIT alumni, we still have to get the formal structure right. No, so we will be reaching out to you. Please cooperate. Please include others also, bring others also, so that Don Bosco alumni becomes a very, very strong force, and along with DBIT and the alumni, we may really march forward in the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Father. As we approach the conclusion of our wonderful event, I would like to invite Ms. Madhavi Pednekar from the EXTC department to express our gratitude. Please join me in welcoming Madhavi ma'am for the word of thanks.
Good evening to one and all present here. On behalf of Don Bosco Institute of Technology, I extend a heartfelt vote of thanks to all who have contributed to the success of this event. First and foremost, I express my gratitude to all the DBIT alumni who have graced us with their presence today. Your willingness to take time out of your busy schedule to join us for this alumni meet is truly appreciated. I hope this gathering has cherished the old memories and brought joy to each one of you present here. I would like to extend special thanks to the management of DBIT, particularly our director, Father Anthony Pinto, for entrusting us with the opportunity to host this wonderful event. Father Nelson, thank you for your prayer and blessings, and Father Charles for your concluding remarks and valuable insights that added depth to the occasion. A sincere acknowledgement goes to our administrator, Father McEnroe, for the unwavering support and motivation throughout. I also extend my thanks to Father Brian for his lively presence among us. I express my sincere thanks to Dr. Krishnamurthy, who is my first principal here for his presence today. My gratitude extends to our esteemed principal, Dr. Sudhakar Mande, whose guidance and encouragement have been invaluable in making this Synchrony meet a memorable one. Special thanks to Dr. Prasanna ma'am, our loving former principal, for her presence here. I would like to express my appreciation to Dr. Amay Tripathi, the deans, HODs, and our TPO, Mr. Bharat Bhandari, for their support and coordination. A big thank you to all my fellow faculty members and staff for their contribution. A special mention goes to alumni committee members, Ms. Shainila and Janvi ma'am, and Dr. Ashwini Kotra Shetty for their support, for their hard work and motivation. Your commitment to ensuring the success of this event has been commendable. I extend my thanks to Mr. Ajay Jaiswar and Mr. Junaid for their assistance. A crucial role was played by our student volunteers across all the branches who worked tirelessly to ensure the smooth running of various aspects of the event, including compare, decor, design, registration, hospitality, and technical arrangements. I am truly grateful for their dedication and hard work. Approximately 42 students, volunteers were working with us, for the last 2 weeks. Special thanks to Emmanuel and his team for the photography, Ramesh and Yoginder for their contribution towards the arrangement. I give sincere thanks to Deep, Suhani, Vendra, Dwayne, Nicole, Sakshi, Mayuri, Tushar, and his team. Then Dwayne and his team for the YouTube live streaming with Emmanuel. Finally, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to all our dear alumni for attending today's alumni meet and contributing to its success. Your presence has made this evening truly memorable. Thank you once again for your support and participation. Have a nice evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. We kindly request all the alumni to take a moment to scan the QR code that is placed in your respective tables. It will be also displayed on the screen over here. This is to gain your valuable insights and feedback regarding today's event. After that, we also thank you for your cooperation and for contributing to the success of our gathering. Once you all are done with giving your feedbacks, you all can head to the high tea buffet. Thank you so much. Please also collect your mementos while leaving. Thank you. 1 minute. We request all the alumni to come forward for a picture. I repeat, we request all the alumni to come forward for a picture.
Guys, please assemble on stage for a picture. I request all the alumni on the stage for a picture. I would request all the volunteers to put some chairs in front of hall. Volunteers, please assemble the chairs. I can't take them. All the volunteers who are standing outside, please come in Mondini Hall. So you go and call. I can't say. All the volunteers, please help in keeping the chairs. इधर रखना है. By then, all the alumni, please come on the stage. Guys, please come on stage. The chairs are for the dignitaries. All the alumni, please come on stage.
As in fathers should sit on this.
I would request our dignitaries and all the fathers and HOD members, please be seated on the stairs. Please be seated on the chairs. Alumni, please be on the stage. I would request all the dignitaries to please come forward and sit on chairs. I repeat, all the alumni, please come on the stage for the picture. I would request all the dignitaries to please come forward and sit on the chairs. Father Anthony Pinto, Father Nelson Carvalho, Father McEnroe, Father Brian, Father Charles, Dr. Krishnamurthy, our principal Dr. Sudhakar Mande, all the teachers, please kindly come forward for the group picture. All the teachers. Shiv sir, Nilesh sir, Uday sir, Sunanta ma'am, please come forward for a picture. Freda ma'am, I would request you to come forward for a picture. I would request Father Charles to kindly come forward for a picture. I repeat, I would like to call Father Charles. Thank you so much, guys.